performance lifestyle advantage. And, you know, for me personally, again, this has been an interesting thing for me over the years. You know, I sort of got to live it as a college athlete, Division II. You know, I definitely didn't have everything that I wished I would have had, I guess, and the things that I've seen over the years. And that's kind of what I'm getting to. This has probably been one of the biggest things that has changed my life for the better, was my, you know, luck and ability to be able to be around professional athletes, right? And to see that lifestyle that they live, and not just professional athletes, maybe just high performers in general, whether it's been from, you know, I worked with tons of people on the, you know, the board of trustees at the University of Cincinnati, and the professors that were from the PhD departments in chemical engineering and all this other stuff. And I've just had this really, you know, beneficial, and again, like I said, lucky kind of life experience where, and probably, you know, on my own scenario, I've always been a kind of a seeking high performance type of person myself, right? And so I might, and was, you know, able to get a big learning experience from being around all of these high performers and going, no, okay, this is how they live their lives. This is the real deal here. You know, people aren't trying to fake it till they make it. This is, you know, and I'm seeing this firsthand, especially straight out of college. It was, you know, one of the best things for me early on. And you get the rub. It's something that I heard Daniel Cormier talking about this a while back, about how even when you go in and you get to fight somebody that's a lot better than you, you get a rub from them that rubs off on you, that takes you up to another level. And it's kind of one of those things that can work with any situation, you know, whether it's a mentor or, you know, a teammate or whatever it is. You know, we'll have a tendency to gravitate towards these high performers because they're the ones that live the lifestyle that's going to lead to success, right? You want to do the things that the champion's going to do. Michael resonate with this as well. You know, I used to think about this a lot, especially towards the end of my college career with wrestling. There's only a few people that are going to end up on the end of that podium, or on the top, on the top of that podium. And if you haven't been doing the things that need to be done, you are not going to end up on the top of that podium. If you are not mentally and physically the expression of the champion, you are not going to end up there. It does not happen by luck. It happens only through hard work and execution, right? And that's, again, living this lifestyle is what it takes to get there. And you see that. Again, what we're looking for, right, is transferable functional results with what we're doing. And then you get that from your lifestyle. It's from deliberate practice. It's from the process that we're going through that gets you those actual results that you're looking for, which, again, what we want, which are transferable functional results. What is that? It's true skill acquisition, right? This whole idea of this, you know, are you a poser, or what other are they saying? What's the other one? Not being a poser, being, you guys remember what are they saying now? Oh, why am I drawing a blank? Having imposter syndrome, right? People are saying that now, and that's because they don't live the life, right? When you're living the life, you don't even question that type of stuff, right? You're so focused on your process, you know that it's about the process, right? You have your doubts and whatnot, but you end up engaging in the process so much that it basically distracts you away from worrying about whether you're an imposer or an imposter and all of these things that people are getting into. And it's like, well, yeah, if you haven't been doing what it takes to truly develop these skills and to truly see the functional progression moving forward and have the actual transfer to functional results, you're just not going to feel the self-efficacy that you need to feel, right? It's just not going to happen. You actually have to achieve things to feel like you can achieve things, right? You have to live the life. So, and again, this is all, you know, a progression towards mastery, towards the black belt level. And wellness, right? This is a thing that, you know, I think a term that gets thrown around a lot without a real good definition. So that's one of the reasons that, you know, that I'm talking about it here, because that's what we, you know, if we're leading a certain lifestyle, it should lead to more wellness, right? We don't want it to lead in the opposite direction towards sickness, disease, dysfunction, impairment, whatever. So everything should be taking us towards wellness and towards performance. But wellness is a luxury pursuit, right? So coming back here to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Wellness, I saw this definition, 10 or 15 years ago. Wellness is self-actualization, right? Or the pursuit of self-actualization. So anything that categorizes itself as wellness also falls into this idea of self-actualization. The problem is, if you haven't been meeting your basic needs, right, and you try to skip ahead to self-actualization, you're actually going to sabotage yourself, right? Once you get there, and everybody can have their own process and system, and there's not anything to be said where you can't continue to move forward, but you want to make sure that if you're going to have an efficient process going through towards self-actualizing and towards your wellness, you want to try to hit on these lower level needs first and have them provided so you can create that base so then you can get these higher level needs. Right? There's a really cool quote from this book that I read. I don't remember what book it was, but it basically said that little Pookie in the hood and Big Ray in the trailer park don't give a fuck about the polar bears, right? So do you guys understand what that means? Not exactly. So it means that if I'm not meeting my basic needs, right, there's no way that I'm going to start thinking about, oh, you know what I should do? I should think about getting a cryotherapy treatment. What? Do you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I need to do this recovery work. Right? No way. Hey, I need to work out. I need to eat healthy, blah, blah, blah. When you can't pay your bills and you can't, deal with the psychological stresses of life and all the things that go along with that, there's no way for you to pursue the higher level needs, let alone self-actualization, which is what we want everybody to be progressing towards. Right. So exercise